Can the Sofabaton's flagship X1 universal remote finally dethrone my Harmony Elite universal remote from the now defunct line of remotes from Logitech? Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a future video for a full review of the X1 remote. But today on Unboxed, I've got the remote right here, and we're gonna be unboxing the X1 remote with my initial impressions. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video when I reveal a limited time, massive discount on this remote right here for you guys. Let's unbox. Before we get unboxed, I do have to say that Sofabaton sent this remote to me for free, but all the thoughts expressed in this video are my own, and Sofabaton is not reviewing this video prior to it being posted. All right, well, let's get this thing unboxed. But quick disclaimer, I actually recorded this video before and realized that my video and audio were pretty messed up, so I had to re-record it. So the plastic's already taken off, and technically I've already unboxed this, but I've tried to put everything back in its place to give you that unboxing kind of feeling. Sorry guys, but I'll do the best that I can. All right, so if we open this up, okay, so we have our remote, our X1 remote. It's a really nice remote. Get this taken out of here. So we'll set that down there. All right, and then inside the box we have our, well, first let's look at this. So inside the box we have a basic settings for the X1 smart remote, and connecting the X1 hub to your home Wi-Fi, adding devices, and download the corresponding code base and the app, creating new activity. Please refer to the instruction manual for details, and there is a website that you can go to for more tips. On the back, we've got basically a satisfaction card. We're not going to worry about that right now. And then we have our Sofabaton manual here. All right, we're going to set that to the side for right now. And let's take a look at what we get. So we have the remote here. We're going to look at that here in a minute. Set that to the side. We have our hub. And what's good about this is their previous remote, the U1, did not come with the hub, and I did a review on that on my channel. If you want, you can go watch that. But I was a little underwhelmed with that because even though it was RF and Bluetooth, I could never get it to work unless I pointed it directly line of sight to all of my components, which is in the back of my theater. That's not going to work for me. That's probably obviously not going to work for most of you, because I'm assuming most of you guys have your components in the back of your room or in an entirely different room, and that's just not going to work. So with the hub, it comes with some infrared blasters. You can place your hub where your components are in your rack, you know, in a cabinet, and you don't have to worry about it. All right, so we have the wall wart for the hub, and then we have the charging cable for the remote. There's actually two of these. There's one for the remote, and this other one plugs into the back of here, and then this is going to plug into the hub. And then on the hub, I don't know if you can see it, but there are two ports for your infrared blasters. So just like a Harmony hub, if you have one of those, it's almost similar. Obviously it looks different, the shape is different, but it works exactly the same way with the infrared blasters. And then we have another infrared blaster. Now there's actually another one that I actually have plugged up already, and I actually have it mounted, so it's not going to be in this video, but it comes with another one, and it has two infrared blasters on the end, and you can pull the wires. It's still connected, but you can pull them and split them. That's what I did. So you have that, and then let's take a look at our remote. All right, so here's the remote, the Sofabaton X1. And this is a very nice premium feeling remote. And I really like the way that this feels. It's very small and minimum. It's not too small, but I like the way that it feels in my hands. It's not exactly ergonomic. Just to give you a comparison, here is my Harmony Elite that I use every day and that I absolutely love. So on the back, you can see it's got a little bit more of an ergonomic support for your fingers. Has a good grip. This one doesn't have that, but it still feels very good. It's kind of hard to describe. It has kind of almost like a slick feeling to it, but not slippery, like it's gonna slip out of your hand. And it's not grippy, but you can still hold it in your hand and grip it good. And I feel like it's got enough grip on it to where it's not gonna slide out of your hand. So again, for comparison size, you have the two remotes here, almost exactly the same size. Obviously the Harmony is a way thicker. Here, as you can see, there's probably a lot more computation and all kinds of stuff going on in there. The battery is probably bigger. But we have the remote, so we have a back button here. We have our power on and off button, and we have a scroll wheel. And then we have another back button, a home button. We have a menu button. You have your channel up and down button. You have your mute and unmute button, volume up, volume down button, rewind, pause, play, fast forward, and then we have our green, blue, yellow, and red buttons. And then we also have a click wheel, up, down, right, left, and then the center also clicks as well. Now I've already added some components in here, and I'm gonna go deeper into detail about that in the review. So I did already set up some of these, and I will say initially, so first impressions, I do wish that the setup process was better. It's not as good as Harmony. I feel like the setup process is a little bit convoluted, especially when you have to add your components. Sometimes it doesn't find it, and then sometimes when it does, the whole experience is just, I'm not really happy with the experience of setting it up. But once it does get set up, I was able to control it, and it actually works really, really good. I'm very impressed with how the remote works with my components. It's very snappy, very quick, and I'll say initially it seems like it's quicker than my Logitech remote. Again, I love my Logitech Harmony Elite. I probably will never get rid of that thing, but I'm excited to use this. I've got some other stuff to do. I need to set up some activities on here, but just initially, I am very impressed with the build quality. It feels a lot more premium than their previous U1 remote. I like the way that it feels. I like that it's minimal. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this scroll wheel. I think there's gonna be advantages and disadvantages to it, but again, like I said, I'll be making a separate video, a video review after I spend some weeks with it. But I'm really excited about it. It's got the hub, it's got, you know, infrared blasters, completely different from the U1, so you can tell that Sofabaton has taken a lot of time and effort, and they've listened to customer feedback, and I think that this remote is actually gonna be way better. I think it's gonna be a lot more feasible for people to use, and I think the experience is gonna be a lot better. Again, the setup experience is not the greatest, but hopefully that they can improve that as well. So that's the remote, guys. Take one last look at it. Very nice. Like I said, it has a more premium feel to it. And there you go. Hey, what's up? You've made it this far in the video, so welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. If this is your first time visiting the channel and you're enjoying the content that I produce here, why don't you go ahead and do me a solid, hit the subscribe button, let your friends know about the channel, and hit the bell notification so you know when I post new content. And if you're enjoying this video, why don't you go ahead and hit the like button. It'll help the channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. All right, well, I guess that's it. I'll let you get back to the video. All right, guys, stay tuned for a full review of the X1 remote as I put it through its paces. But before I conclude this video, I did promise you a massive discount. At the time of this unboxing, the X1 can be had for $189 on Amazon. But Sofabaton has been generous enough to offer you for a limited time a 30% discount with my coupon code, plus an additional 10% at checkout. So that's 40% off, guys. That's $75 off. I don't know of any other channels that can get you a discount like that. So what do you think about that? Actually, why don't you show me by hitting the like button and subscribing if you're not already. But disclaimer, that 30% discount only lasts for 30 days, starting now. So click on the link in the description and use coupon code Haterade at checkout to get 30% off. And don't forget to check the box for an additional 10% off, making the total 40% off. The link is also an affiliate link, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. However, if you click on the link in the description, I will get a small commission. So if you do purchase a remote with my affiliate link, I greatly appreciate it because that will really help the channel grow. All right, now it's time for query of the week. This week's query is, are you gonna buy the X1 remote? If you are or have already purchased one, let me know. Let Sofabaton know what your experience has been like. And if there are any improvements or features you would like to see, let us know in the comments. For Haterade Cowboy Cinema, I'm Haterade Cowboy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.